Hey everyone, welcome back to BMGT Advanced Marketing Management at Point Park University. I'm here to introduce Module 7, which is an important module for Advanced Marketing Management. Module 7 is going to cover two important topics in marketing. Number one is digital, social, and mobile marketing. You can read about that in Chapter 16 in the required readings, but there's also a lot of notes that are more up to date than the book. The one thing you'll find about digital marketing is that it changes very rapidly. So the notes are a little bit more up to date. They're attached in Blackboard, so you might want to take a look at those in addition to your required reading. Also discussed in Module 7 is personal communication. So this is things like direct mail, email, things that are addressed directly to the consumer. So with digital, social, mobile marketing, direct marketing, these are two very important parts of marketing management, especially today. We're able to use data like never before. You can receive personalized ads in your Twitter feed. I have an example of that in the assignment. It was actually sent directly to Chris. Hey, Chris, check out these new shirts or what have you. So using data to personalize your messages is becoming more and more important in marketing management. So Chapter 16, digital, social, and mobile marketing, and Chapter 17, managing personal communications, how to use databases to target your customers like never before. So a couple things to talk about. The first thing is your assignment for Module 7's. Thinking about all the digital tactics that were outlined in Module 7, what do you think will be the most effective to reach your target segment? One of the challenging things for marketers today is there's so much digital marketing opportunity out there. Display ads, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, retargeting, all of that's in the notes, but there's a lot of different tactics, social marketing. Marketers just can't do everything. It's not free to do digital advertising. It's often very expensive. If you look at companies like Google and Facebook and check their stock prices, there's a reason why they continue to grow. They're charging a premium for companies to reach the target segments that they want to reach. So you as a marketer, you're not going to be able to use every tactic. So I want you to think about, out of all the tactics that are outlined, what do you think is going to be the most effective to reach your target segment? And then what would your plan be to specifically target that segment? And how would you personalize those communications around your digital campaign? What data elements would you use? Thinking about things like Facebook. Facebook is a great way to target customers because you can target people by age. You can target people by income. You can target people by, things they like, concerts they've gone to. So think about your target segment for your product that you launched, who you want to reach in the digital space, and what data elements you're going to use to best reach that target segment. Also in the assignment, thinking about social media. So what social media properties do you think are going to be the most effective? So the main ones, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest is one that I don't use, but it's primarily targeted towards women. Snapchat is called social media, but it's more of a direct messaging service, a one-on-one service, but you can choose to use that if you'd like to as well. Out of all of the social media sites, which one do you think would be most effective to reach your target segment? And then based on what you decide, I'd like to see some secondary research to back that up. So looking at who your target segment is, what are their digital habits? What are their social media habits? What are they looking at? How many times are they logging on a day? Are they logging on via mobile? Or are they logging on via desktop? I'd really like you to back up your decisions with some secondary data. And you've learned how to do that this semester pretty well, so I'm confident that you could do that. So that's the assignment for Module 7. It's really outlining a digital marketing strategy as part of your overall marketing strategy. And again, always think about your target segment, what they're doing, what social media sites they're on, how they're using the internet. Use that as a guide to help you customize your digital marketing efforts for your target segment. As far as the discussion forum for Module 7, I'd like you to simply take a look at your social feed. I'm guessing you're on Facebook because mostly everyone is. I'm guessing you're on Twitter. You may be on Instagram. You may be on Pinterest. But Really take a look at your social feed over this next week through this module and take a look at any ads you see. Um, Take an inventory of them. Were they targeted to you? Why do you think they were targeted to you? Um, did they resonate with you? Do you think you'd be more likely to buy that product because you saw that ad? Just looking for a general, for you to monitor your social feed, to understand how marketers are using social media to target their target segment and audience. Um, the one thing I want to get across is social media from a marketing perspective, it's not free. If you're a small business, you can have a small business page, but even your reach is limited by the way Facebook does their algorithm. So you're not going to reach all of your customers with every post. Facebook has monetized mostly everything on their channel. So you can't simply say that social media is a free marketing tool. You're going to have to pay to promote ads. You're going to have to promote ads to your target segment. If you use video and display ads, you're going to have to pay for that as well. Just want to make sure you realize that for the most part, social media in 2016, 2017, it's not a free media. These companies are making a ton of money, and it's part of your overall marketing plan, and you'll need to budget for it. Some digital notes, looking at Module 7, like I said, digital marketing is changing very, very rapidly. I'm recording these videos in the summer of 2016, getting ready for the fall semester, and Pokemon Go has been launched for 2 weeks now, and it already has more daily active users than Twitter. That means more people log on to Pokemon Go daily versus that log on daily to Twitter, which has been around for 8 or 9 years. That's pretty fast, and that movement is pretty fast. So most digital marketers have budgets, they have tactics, but you have to be flexible. You can't say on January 1, this is what I'm going to spend my digital marketing money on, because by December, that landscape may have completely changed. So you just need to be very flexible and realize things are changing in the digital space. The other thing I'll say about digital marketing is it's a specialized field. As a marketing manager, you may be in charge of setting the price for your product, developing your products, deciding who the target segment is, working on marketing research. Digital marketing will probably be someone 100% focused on digital marketing. If you work for a small company as a marketing manager, you're going to be required to do everything. But if you work for a bigger company, you're going to have a dedicated team that focuses on display ads, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, retargeting, using data to target your customers. So it's definitely good to know, but you may have a dedicated team that does that if you go into a marketing manager role in the future. Unless you work for a small company. If you work for a small company or a privately owned company, these are skills that they expect you to have, and you will be required to do them on a daily basis. The other note I'll say about digital marketing is mobile is becoming more and more important. People are relying more and more on their mobile devices. They're using it while they're doing other things. While they're watching TV, they're calling it the second screen. But again, I tend to think it's the first screen. People pay more attention to that. And there's data that shows that smartphones, for a good percentage of the population, it's their only way to connect to the internet. People don't have computers at home anymore. They have one at work, maybe, but the mobile phone, the smartphone, is the only way they're connecting to the internet. So if you're a digital marketer and your ads are not digitally optimized or mobile optimized, you're going to miss out on a good segment of your population. The last thing I'll say about Module 7, especially when it comes to the social space, is marketers can't be everywhere. So again, there's a lot of different tactics you can use. Social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, you really need to zero in on what your target segment is doing. When they are utilizing the social media, that's when you should be present. You can't be everywhere at all times unless you're a huge company like Procter & Gamble that has a large marketing budget, and you may be able to do that. For most marketing managers, you need to maximize your return on marketing investment, and making sure that your digital strategy matches what your target segment is doing in the online space. So that's it for Module 7, Digital Marketing, Mobile Marketing, and Personalized Communications. We're going to wrap up next week with Module 8. Quick a chapter on CRM, Customer Relationship Management. We didn't get to that yet this semester. And then your assignment's going to be to really put everything you've done together and develop a marketing plan. So, talking about the product you designed, the pricing strategy, the marketing plan, the data that you did to figure out who your target segment is, your segmenting, targeting, and positioning statements, and then your traditional and digital marketing plans. You're going to put that all together and present it as a final marketing plan for the company that you designed the product for, particularly probably General Mills. But look forward to looking over that last assignment and talking to you next week. Thanks. Bye.